Today we will be going over our Vicrez front bumper Trackhawk SRT style. We will be showing you how to prep the bumper for install as well as how to remove the OEM bumper.
What's up guys, it's Seth here with Vicrez. Today we're going to be going over the front bumper, and what a couple things that you're going to need to do to get it ready are some of the parts. Like for instance here, this goes to the front bumper grill that allows ventilation into your air cooler. And there's a couple indentations on each side of it where you can tell where it slots into place. And each one of these is indicated differently. That way you don't get them mixed up. And after so, you can go ahead and put it on and they should just pop right into place. Another thing you're gonna need is another grill. This is your bottom front bumper grill. Now there's two options that we send you guys for the vz101917. This one only has one air vent hole, but the one that we're going to be installing has two. This one has a big air hole that allows more air to get through and into your intercooler. It also has an optional air vent for the side, just like the other one. And you will also need your top sensor bracket for the top piece of your front bumper grill. And this one also just pops right into place. You will also need your bottom lip to your front bumper. This should just slide into place and you can rivet it in, or you can use any type of adhesive you'd like to hold it into place. You also need your two side vents. These allow you to get air into the bottom parts like your brakes or your tires. So now we're gonna go ahead and install some of the easier parts. Now this is the sensor holder for the bottom grill, and this should just snap right into place. Now it has 3 tabs along the top and 4 to 5 tabs along the bottom. And now we can go ahead and install the bottom lip, which should also just slide and snap right into place. Now there's a couple indications, like these lines here, where you will line it up and slide it into place. Now we're gonna go ahead and install the bottom lip to the front bumper. And as you guys can see there's a couple indications where it will slide right into place. And as you guys can see here, there's also a couple tabs on the side that you will have to put pressure on to make them snap into place. So now we're gonna take a second to talk about these new rivets we have in. Now these are screw rivets, and they're a whole heck of a lot safer than the regular push-in rivets. Now they screw in, and just like some wall mounts rivets, it screws in and it'll expand out and form around anything you put it into. We're gonna go ahead and put a couple on the front bumper bottom lip. Now there's a couple spots on the front bumper bottom lip where you can rivet it into place. There's 1 on both corners and 4 along the middle. Now as you guys can see here, you just put the insert in and then you grab the screw, and you may have to use a little pressure to get it started, but then it just screws right in place. Now these will be available at vicrez.com and anywhere available that carries. Next we're going to go ahead and finish installing the front grille trim pieces. Now as you guys can see here, there are a couple of clips indicating which one goes where, as you can see on the sides. Now if you just line those up with the holes indicated, they should just pop right into place. And if it's not aligning correctly, don't try to force it in. It may not be the correct one. Just look at the pieces on the edge. If they line up, it should pop right into place. Now we're gonna go ahead and install the other one. And as you guys can see there, it just lines up and it should pop right into place. Now since we do have a vinyl wrap, it is a little tighter and a little bit more difficult to make it pop into place. And as you guys can see there, the tabs are lined into the slots, and that's what holds it in place. So the last thing to get our front bumper ready will be the top front bumper grill. Now this allows for airflow to travel through that can get into your radiator, which will keep your engine cool. Now this should just slide right on top, like so, and you may have to pull it down some to get it to fit on the bottom piece. And as you guys can see here, there's tabs that will line up with these bottom tabs located here. And it should just slide on and then clip into place with these clips here. Now this may take a little force, so don't be afraid to push down to get the clips to pop into place. And as you guys can see here, once they're popped into place, they will extrude from the bottom grill. Once you have all the clips in place, you just want to go around and make sure to press in the spot on each side of where the clips pop into place to make sure they're seated. And as you guys can see here, here's the optional vent hole we were talking about before. And now it just has two clips holding it in place. And as you guys can see there, and it pops out. It also has this little tab to hold it in place. This hole is also used as a tow hitch hole. You can put a tow hook inside of there and it will attach to the front bumper and allow you to tow the car. Now, some other cars will also use vent holes right there that will allow it to vent air into the turbo. But as you guys can see here, we have this massive one here, so we won't be using this one. And as you guys can see here, now we have our completed front bumper kit. Now, this thing looks amazing. Now, we're not done with it yet. We still have to install it onto the front of the car, but it sure does look clean.
Okay, to remove the front bumper from this Grand Cherokee, we will use a 10mm socket that fits with 3 screws, one here in this section, another here, and one below. Which are these? We are here. I had already removed them. This one has 3, 1, 2, 3, to take off this whole section and swap it with the other one. Bumper that we are going to install. There are the others. 3, we will perform the same steps on this side. 1, 2, 3, after. This we will move to this part up here. Open the hood. We'll take this out. And this one, there are just 2 pieces. Clips that are here. After that, we will move on to remove this part, which is the bumper. We will pull it a little, not too hard because it can break. We don't want to damage any other piece. We'll do this on this side too. Take off these 2 sides first, and then this one. And here we have our bumper removed, the original, to install our new bumper that will be next. This consists of 2 lights, the 2 lights that are the fog lights below, which are these. At this point, we will use pliers or a screwdriver to take this. We will use this tool to gently lift them without causing any damage. Careful, some are burnt, they a bit burnt. We're going to come to the other side and do the same. As we can see, the 2 wires are already detached from this one. We can reuse these, or it depends on how you organize them in line. For this, we already have the front bumper removed. Okay, in this part, we are going to remove these parts here, which are the fog lights we will install on the other bumper. these parts, this one and that one, 2 pieces, separate. And that would be all we need to remove. And after that, we will install our bumper. Okay, in this part, we will start removing the fog lights to replace them on the other front bumper. There are 2 screws, this one and that one with a star screwdriver, just 2 screws and some clips below. It's very easy to take them off. We will remove. Let's remove the fog lights here. We will push this. It has clips that push in. We will push it out. No plastic damage. Both are outside so that they can be reinstalled on the other bumper.
So that wraps up the video on what you need to do to get your front bumper ready to install on your Jeep Grand Cherokee. If you want to check out any more videos of ours, you can go in the description and find our channels to YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. If you're wondering where you can find this front bumper, go to vicrez.com and in the search bar, put vz101917 and the front bumper should pop up.